feeling emotionally tired, wanting to give up. Just feeling like I can't go on, don't want to go on. The grief has just really been getting to me. And just mentally exhausted. Like I said, I'm tired of my own self. And wanting to feel better, but like it's just hopeless. It's like it's a useless battle. Like it's an unwinning battle.
I need to.
Hi.
Okay, so you go ahead.
Before what was the homeopathic remedy called?
Aurum.
Before the Aurum, I was in a serious dark place, very suicidal. Couldn't really cope. I had lost my joy. I wasn't happy.
How long did it take for the depression to go away?
Oh, I would say that was right away. Probably within 24 hours, the depression had lifted.
I have a concussion on top of a concussion, and it could take years to come away, you know.
Well,
but it's just really hard to wait for a change. I don't really have a lot left of endurance.
So Eric, this is the medicine. I'm going to give you homeopathic medicine right here. The little tiny pills, they taste like sugar. You want to put them in a little cup, and right here, you just put them in your mouth and you suck on it like candy. It tastes like candy. Okay, yeah. You just dump the whole thing in your mouth. Yeah, and then if you put it under your tongue, it's better. Eric, I really think this remedy you just took, it'll work much better if you took a nap. I encourage you to consider it.
I probably should.
It'll work a lot better. Because right now your body's going into a healing state, and if you take a nap, that healing will go much deeper. So I highly encourage you to just take a quick nap, even if it's a power nap, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, or however long your nap is fine with me. Can we do that?
It's probably what I should do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt you. And it's comfortable. You have, Okay, so Eric, hi again.
Hello.
So, you just took a, 45-minute nap?
I have no idea.
I think it was about 45 minutes. So how do you feel right now?
I feel insanely relaxed. I have no memory of being relaxed.
You don't have any memory of being relaxed?
Not in recent memory, no, I haven't relaxed at all, and yeah, I just feel like I could breathe
Deeply?
where I haven't had any deep breaths for quite some time, and wanted, fighted desperately for them, and I can't get any deep breaths, but now I feel like I'm relaxed and I'm not all a physical mess.
I just found your state, gave you the remedy that matches it. So the reason other doctors weren't able to help you is not because of anything other than they just didn't have this tool. They didn't have homeopathy in their toolbox. And I'm sure they wish they could have helped you. They just didn't have the right tool.
I surely like the homeopathic method.
Yeah, I hope you do.
I've never experienced it except a couple hours ago walking in your door, and
Yeah.
wow, I'm just so thankful.
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
So I first met you on March 1st. It's been about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Today is April 22nd of 2011. So, and I gave you a dose of your homeopathic remedy, which happened to be Helleborus at the time.
Yes.
So, would you mind sharing with us what changes you've experienced since your first visit?
Yes, it was 3 months of a nonstop migraine that would never end, and it was unfixable with the doctors. There's no way they could help me with it. I was just going to have to wait for it to go away. And
It was continuous around the
nonstop
clock.
migraine that was so intense that I couldn't really function anymore. I am disabled, but I couldn't even function in my strange little disabled life. And
That was after a car accident
after a
3
car
months ago.
accident, yeah, a bad car accident gave me another concussion on top of an old 19-year-old concussion that put me into this horrible state of this migraine that would never end, and my brain was all confused, couldn't complete thoughts. It was terrible. And I had an amazing thing happen the day you gave me the remedy. My head symptoms, the migraine, the confused thoughts, all of that pretty much dissipated within like an hour. And I couldn't really believe that it had happened. And now, like a month and a half later, I've had a lot of time to reflect on it, and I haven't needed anything else. And I canceled a lot of other therapies that would have antidoted it. Yeah, like shocks to try to figure out some nerve damage in my hand and stuff. But the overall cure, it was amazing what it cured. Not just that headache I found, but it took care of the feeling like
You're thinking.
the worst thing was my thinking was completely messed up, and I couldn't get my thoughts straight. On top of that, not being able to think straight, I had imminent feelings that I was just going to die daily. I would just think, how could I possibly endure these migraines that never end forever? And I think my body was just coming up with a way that was just telling me I was going to die. So I had these imminent feelings of death.
And nightmares too.
Horrible nightmares that were drowning and killing me, and a variety of horrible, not wanting to discuss that kind of stuff. But it was just really horrible nightmares. And
have they all disappeared?
all of that pretty much was taken care of that day. Yeah, just an amazing turnaround that when I went to my doctor's the next day, I think 2 days after I saw you, I saw my doctor, and I explained to her that what you had done, and she just said, "So it's a miracle cure." And I said, "Yeah, that'd be a good thing for you to learn, you should have
Homeopathy.
Yeah, homeopathy is definitely a miracle cure." And my regular doctor's eyes, there was no explanation of what you had done.
No.
And I said that all my symptoms have predominantly gone away, and I can't believe it. I am so stunned and happy, And she said she was very happy too.
Sure.
And but she couldn't really understand what you had done.
Sure. Well, it's homeopathy.
So everything that seems to happen to me, I would go to my doctors, and they would say, "There's nothing we can do for
I
you.
understand.
What a drag. We wish we could help you. We really see we need to help you, but we can't. We don't know what to do."
So sad.
So then I would go home and wait. Mostly the cure was wait it out.
And it took one dose of your remedy, Hellebores, to do
6 little tiny grains of sand. It looked like.
over the last six
Makes
weeks.
no sense.
And
And
then-
you gave me a second dose, but I've never taken it.
Take it, and then you basically felt like the effect was it did what it was gonna do for you within a day or two or three.
Within one day, everything it did.
What happened in a day?
We took care of everything within a day, which was some pretty large stuff for it to take care of within a day. I am astounded.
It was Hellebores 200C for the students. Okay.
Thank you.
First time I took arsenicum, it turned me from a tornado into a soft breeze.
I love my remedy. It's my crazy pill. It makes me happy and it makes me easy to love.
My homeopathic remedy puts me in a euphoric place that I want to stay forever. And it's legal.
Hello, Cook.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to tell us about Helen?
Yeah, Helen is an autistic kid, and she was in very bad behavior before, and
Yeah.
she was screaming and yelling a lot.
Yeah.
She in bad mood, and sometimes I cannot calm her down. And she have trouble at school. She scream a lot because she irritated to all the noise around. And since she take the bufo, she took the first dose and she was happy and good mood, and she improved in everything in her behavior for 2 or 3 weeks, and then she's getting bad again. But since she take the second dose of bufo on June 19, and she was totally perfect in her mood, and she's happy than ever, and she sleeps very well at night. Before she screaming a lot at night. Before she take the bufo, sometimes she wake up and she scream for 2 or 3 hours during the night time, and she go back to bed because she exhausted. She less picky. She eat a lot now. Before she was very picky in food, but now she eat almost everything I give her, and she less irritated to the noise. She's happy with the music in class. The teacher turn on the music and she's enjoying, and she dance and she's smiling a lot.
How was she with music in the past?
In the past, when they turn on the music, she cover her ears and she scream because too loud for her.
Yeah.
she's very bad with the music before, but after she take the second dose of bufo, she's happy now and she love all the songs in the class, and even at home when I try to sing for her, she's happy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
As for Liam, we saw the growth as soon as we started giving him his homeopathic remedy.
Mm-hmm.
His teachers instantly saw a change. It's hard to explain it to the teachers because they saw the change and they just kept asking. I was trying to explain to them, but it was evident that they saw his change and his clarity. He was able to, it was like the noises inside of his head turned off, and that he was able to focus on what he could do so that he could actually live a reasonable life, just like anyone else. As for me, when I first took my remedy, it was like almost going back to the way I was before I had kids and stress and huge responsibilities. It felt like I could tackle those responsibilities. It's a huge help. It's my lifeline. It's like going through life with a glass that's totally foggy on your glasses, and then having someone clean them out and you see the clarity, and you're able to handle daily life stresses or just even enjoy the small moments. And so that's what homeopathic remedy has done for me and my family.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't extremely excited about how transformative this has been in my life. I gave it a shot. I was not expecting much, especially when I saw what the remedy looked like. But literally after one remedy, I slept for about 20 hours, I think, because I've been chronically so wound up and I'm a workaholic. But I woke up, I felt great. My energy level had improved. All of these things in my life that were kind of lacking started to look better all of a sudden. And I feel like over the course of several treatments, and maybe it's probably been 6 or 8 months at this point, I hate to say I feel healed because I know that sounds pretty corny, but it has improved the quality of my life so dramatically. I couldn't possibly overstate it. My relationships have gotten better. My energy level has gotten better. My performance at work has gotten better. Kind of the biggest thing to me, though, definitely has been my relationships. I was very closed off, and I didn't realize how much of myself I kind of closed off because I had been, more in survival mode, I guess, going through life. Things got better almost immediately. The cost was trivial, which is why I couldn't believe it. I just expect for anything, it's going to cost a lot of money. So the fact that it worked, it was inexpensive. Although, to be honest, I'd have paid just about anything for this.
Hi, my name's Amber. I am Jason's girlfriend, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the changes that I've seen in him and our relationship since he started the homeopathic remedy. It actually makes me a little bit emotional to talk about. Just I've kind of seen him come alive. I've seen his mood stabilize. I've seen his happiness go from 0 to 10. His energy level has been amazing. I'm a fairly energetic person, and he has been keeping up with me lately, which has been awesome. His level of joy in life, just in everyday life, and his work, and the little things we do together, he just really enjoys life, where before he just kind of battled through life, and I feel like now he's living it and he's loving it, and all these changes I've noticed as he's been taking the remedy, and it's been amazing to watch the changes in him, and they're so visible in every area of his life.
Well, the coolest thing is to see her laugh. I literally, this is the first time ever, that I've seen her laugh.
Are you serious?
Honestly, just laugh and enjoy a moment and be able to joke around with her. Because
Sophia.
we couldn't joke around with her because she would take things
Too personally?
too personally, yeah. And so now it's like we could actually joke around, and
She's
it's
been
like a
laughing
heart-
all day.
I know. Well, it's heartfelt, and now she laughs, and now she smiles, and she has fun.
Is that true, Sophia?
Yes, that's very true.
That's very true.
Before you came to see Dr. Sharif, how much fear did you have? You had that much fear and nervousness and embarrassment. And then you came and you saw Dr. Sharif and you had the little white pills. And then how was your fear? So how were your tummy aches before you saw Dr. Sharif? That big.
Yeah, she's going behind her.
Behind your back. And then you've seen Dr. Sharif, and now how are your tummy aches?
I just want to let you know that I just feel so awake and alive, and I just feel this joy. Just so awake.
In your being.
Just alive. Oh, and I love it, yes.
And this is within 15-20 minutes
Yeah.
after you took the remedy?
Yeah.
The last few times you've taken the remedy, did the emotional benefits stick around for a few weeks?
Months.
For a few months?
Mm-hmm.
This is a great profession, and the world needs this.
I want my homeopathic remedy, and I want it now. Now. I need it now.
Oh, and I love it, yes.
It's amazing. Just do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very much.